You know that moment when you post something and it's like crickets? No likes, no comments, just the sound of the algorithm ghosting you. Well, friends, the new Friends feed might be why.
Welcome to this week's Rocky Mountain Marketing Quickcast. This is your go-to source for actionable advice and the latest news in social media and digital marketing. Every Thursday in just 8 to 12 minutes, I'm going to be delivering quick, impactful tips to help you stay ahead in the fast-paced digital landscape. I'm your host, Katie Brinkley. Let's dive into today's episode.
Welcome back to this week's Rocky Mountain Marketing Quickcast. I'm Katie Brinkley, and today we're going to be talking about something that just dropped over on Facebook, and you might not have even seen it yet. It could change how your audience sees you, though. I am talking about the new Friends feed on Facebook. This update could have a huge impact on your business, and if you rely on Facebook to connect with customers or build community, you're going to want to pay attention to how you've been showing up. So Facebook recently introduced the new Friends feed, which is completely separate from the main home feed. It only shows posts from your friends, no pages. So even if you follow the page, no pages, no groups, no suggested content, and the thing you'll probably like the most as a user is no ads. Oh, and did I mention that it's chronological? Yes, so this is kind of going back to old school Facebook here. The whole reason behind it is to give users a space to connect with real people, free from all the distractions, because it does seem like, you scroll through Facebook now and it's like you see one post from someone you follow or you're friends with, and then it's 10 ads or suggested content. But it sounds great for users, right? However, is this good if you're a business? Because we all want more visibility, right? So Facebook's trying to keep up with TikTok and give users more control over their own feed. So this version of Facebook is like the pure experience, like Instagram's following feed. Yep, that's still around, folks. And for me, like I launched my following and my friends feed, but I have not actually used it since I've been on Instagram. I mostly just stay on the Facebook feed or on the regular Instagram feed and just see the suggested content, because you never know who you're going to see pop up in there. But they did this so that your content will be seen by the right people. For users, it creates more trust, more intimacy. For us as business owners, it means that we're not going to be automatically included in that part of the Facebook experience anymore. And less visibility, well, yeah, that equals less reach, which means less engagement. So what does this mean if you have a business page? Like I said earlier, business pages are not going to be included in the friends only feed. So if your audience is hanging out on that tab, your content is not being seen. And let's be real, organic reach for business pages is already low. This is another hit. So this is why you're going to need to shift your Facebook strategy to stay in front of your people. This is why, again, having that personal brand, that personal spokesperson for your business is so important. For a lot of our clients at Next Step, what we do is we promote them through their personal Facebook page. Their strategy is not going to change at all anymore. So they're still going to be seen by the right people. They're still getting followers. So this is why it's very important to have that plan B. And hey, you know what? Better time than now to get plan B up and running if you haven't yet. So how can you adjust your strategy? How can you set up plan B if you haven't already? Use your personal profile. Share business wins, share behind the scenes, share life updates that relate to your business. Your personal profile still shows up in the friends feed, so start using it for your business. Also, groups are still prioritized on Facebook. Whether you run a group or you just participate in a group, groups are a great way to stay top of mind. And I want you to focus on engagement. The algorithm still boosts content in the main feed based on interactions. So create posts that encourage comments, shares, and saves. What does that mean? It means create good content, not more content, create good content. And then as always, Reels, those are, and then as always, Facebook Reels are a great way even for you to show up on the Reels tab. There's starting to be separate tabs for everything, from fence feeds to Reels feeds to the regular feed. People are going, you want to make sure that you show up on all these different tabs the right way strategically. And Facebook is rewarding users who experiment with all these formats and are hitting all these different feeds. They're rewarding them with more impressions. So this update isn't the end of Facebook for businesses. Remember, this is just a reminder that we have got to be agile. We have to be willing to change. We have to be willing to put ourselves out there. We can't just hide behind the logo and pretty stock images. We have to be willing to show up as the face of our business. If it's not you, find someone at your business who's willing to be the face of your business. Visibility is earned through engagement. It's community, it's connection. It's not just posting and hoping that the phone will start ringing. If you're unsure how this shift affects your business, or if you want to set, a second set of eyes on your Facebook strategy, feel free to reach out. Would love to connect with you. You can connect with me at nextstepsocial.agency or connect with me on LinkedIn. That is one of the best places to get in touch with me. And try posting something personal this week. Start seeing how your Facebook feed can be used for business if you're not already, and share something about your business journey. Maybe it's just a reminder about what your business is, what it is that you do at your business. Share it behind the scenes. Maybe share a recent win. And as always, we will see you in the next episode of Rocky Mountain Marketing. Stay out there, keep posting, and I don't know. Uh, After you share that behind the scenes or that personal or that business post on your personal page, I think you're going to be pleasantly surprised with the response that you get, and I think it's going to be better than you think. So, final thoughts here. Social media is always evolving. Thank you, Mark Zuckerberg, for always giving me different ways to create content and keep on posting. The businesses that succeed are the ones who will do more, the ones who are willing to adapt and try new things and work smarter.